Hey guys, Fox here, welcome to another video, and today we're doing things we did in primary school part 2 because I thought I might as well do another one because there's lots of stuff that I didn't talk about which are pretty cool. Okay, so number one is, you know when you're playing on the fields and like all the grass is like just sort of shaved off and there's just like bits of grass shavings all over the floor, and like you just kind of pick them up and like throw them at each other and stuff, and you just always make like little piles to make like big dens and stuff. They were pretty cool. Yeah, we just used to make like little bird's nest and just random stuff out of these grass piles. Then inevitably we just end up beating each other up with them. Like we just end up smacking each other in the face with grass piles. Alright, so the second thing is when you're going in for lunch and you had these dinner trays. Like I don't even know what they were. They're just like these massive like trays that had like plates and cups and stuff built into them, so you didn't have to like get plates and cups. They were just kind of, they just looked like this. And like you'd have one part of your portion just slopped onto one side and you pudding on the other, and they'd have like a little sloppy little beak plastic cup thing. And it was actually a really good idea. They should do that at all schools because they were just cool. And you had like a little slot for your knife and fork things, which of course weren't actually proper knives and forks. They were just like little plastic spoons, which were a bit of a joke. You couldn't actually eat anything that was meat with them. You just had to kind of pick it up and go, because the cutlery was not sharp at all, which I found quite funny. Now, our school was pretty religious. I'm pretty sure all schools are like this. But when you're going into your like assembly sort of thing, before and after, you always sing like some little hymn thing, like some little songs, and you just sing like, "Oh my arm, Lord," and you're just singing like random songs. Well, they always had one of these just laid out in the middle of the hall, and they'd always like project them out onto like the biggest wall that they have. And they just sang them out, and they had like these plastic sheets of paper, and then like the teacher would be putting a finger on the word so that all the dumbass kids who don't know where we are could like read up to where they're meant to be singing. They were pretty sick. And when I was in primary school, I just thought that was some like wizard stuff because of like the mirrors and how it worked. I just thought it was like some wizard level shit. Like just, I don't know, it boggled my mind that I was in primary school, and it was just the craziest thing in the world. Of course, none of us actually liked singing. The majority of us just kind of sat there like, well, all the other triads were just singing the songs. And the real lucky ones were the people who weren't Christian, like the Jehovah's Witness kids and like the Muslim kids, because they just got to sit in the library and like read books and play on the computers while we're just singing like praise the Lord, random hymns and stuff that we don't give a damn about. So if you went to a Christian school and you're not Christian, consider yourselves lucky. And the next thing that I don't understand is, and I just thought it was kind of pointless, is how we always had to wear like these dodgy like pump shoes that I just didn't see the point in it. Because like, what's the point? They have a cleaner. That's what a cleaner's meant to do, meant to clean things. And wearing pumps just defeats the object, because it was such a hassle. Like when you're going out for lunch or something in primary school, getting your shoes back on is like the longest part of it, and it's just so dull and boring. Like you just sat there like just going mental trying to get your shoes on because you just want to go outside and like play football or something, and you want to show off these fresh crepes. And the funny thing is, I was always that kid with the pumps that were always falling apart. Like the back end of them were just kind of flapping about like this as I stepped, and you could hear a big like that because all the pumps that we bought were absolutely shit. And pumps were just annoying. I don't know why we should have them. Hire a cleaner school, stop being so goddamn lazy, because wearing these fresh crepes when you're 11 years old is sick. Alright, so we've saved the best until last. You've got to remember the school discos. Now these were not just like normal parties. These were the best because you could get absolutely smashed on these, and during the middle of it you could go into the side room and get some of these and get some of these and get some of these. They were basically your cocaine, right? These little sherbet things, these were basically your cocaine. You'd go into the toilets and I mean, you'd eat them, and they were just really tasty, and they're just amazing. And there was nothing better than the music. You gotta admit, like the music was pretty good.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all.
Like they weren't just like banger tunes. They weren't like some dirty bass line. It was just the best music, like really good music. Like the instructional dance moves, so you could be like 1 hop this time, and sick. Although once our school did go kind of cheapo on us, and they made us charge £5 to get in each, and they also made it so you had to pay like £2.50 for half a drink of blackcurrant, some Walker's crisps, and a pack of Haribos. Like, the hell, school. If you think about the best times of your life that you ever had, like, screw going on holiday, screw everything you've ever achieved, school discos in year 3 were the best. Not to mention when you can do this dance.
Clap your hands. Clap.
because, I mean, if you could do that dance, you're basically the hardest kid around. Like, if you could do this in the school, then no one's gonna mess with you in the school discos, man. You get the spot to yourself. Everyone's gonna crowd around you while you're just going like this and amazing them. They're just gonna be stoked by how good your dancing is. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to slap on a like. And if you do enjoy these videos, make sure that you keep telling me in the comment section below. And if you are new, consider subscribing. But for now guys, I'm It's Hawk signing out, and I'll see you all later.